I was hoping I'd find you. I heard about the pearl. Scrapes, bruises, and a few broken things, but no deaths. You showed restraint. The pearl's workers will...
Some of those men were mine, guard dogs. Anyone hurts one of the White Falcons, they answer to me.
I see. Don't bother sparing these louts. Things are about to get messy.
Good. That's it, Cuddles. Get him.
And people actually voluntarily attack you. Are they just stupid? Here's the payment I promised. I might have more work if you're interested. But I'm heading back to the market district. Back alleys are just too dangerous for me.
Let's have some chat at the campsite.
The Blight. How will you end it?
We're gonna fight the Archdemon, that's what.
Is that all? It is surrounded by an ocean of darkspawn. How will you reach it? If you reach it, how will you slay it? You say you are a Grey Warden. I have heard stories of this order.
What have you heard?
Great strategists and peerless warriors. That is what we hear of the Wardens. So far, I am not impressed.
What, you think you could do better?
Yes.
I got a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Why did you come to Ferelden?
To answer a question.
What was the answer?
Were you not at Ostagar when the army was overwhelmed? That is your answer.
Why would the Kunari give a fuck about the Blight?
Why do you?
They could fucking destroy the world.
Do you think the Kunari live on some other world then?
Don't you have to report back?
Yes.
And when are you gonna do it?
Never. I cannot go home.
Why?
It doesn't matter now. Can we move on? We keep the Darkspawn waiting.
Give him some pets. Yeah, stupid dog. Let's head to the Brecillian outskirts to have a talk with the Dalish.
Stop right there, outsider. The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere, and quickly.
Well, actually, I've been looking for the Dalish.
I find that hard to believe. What business could we Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
I'll talk to your leader, nobody else.
Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I will leave it to the Keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself, and remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow me.
Okay. Warm welcome.
I see we have guests.
No shit, Sherlock.
And a hound amongst them. As if we haven't had enough problems with such creatures. Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and less time to spend on outsiders today.
I understand, but this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see. Tell me, stranger, what business could you possibly have with us? We have our own issues we must deal with, as you can see.
I'm here as a Grey Warden.
You might have simply said so to begin with. Masiranus, Mithra, you may return to your post.
Manuvinen, Keeper.
Whatever.
Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zafrian, the keeper of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
The name's Nukem, Duke Nukem. Remember it.
Manners. From a Shemlin. Interesting. What might be your mission here? Have you come to spread news of the Blight? I had already sensed the corruption spreading in the south. The existence of the Blight is not news to me. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the ability to move. Sadly, as you can see, we do not. I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made. This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
Yeah, what the fuck now? That doesn't look good. Nope.
The clan came to the Brecillian Forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the werewolves would be lying in wait for us. They ambushed us, and though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done. Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced to slay our brethren to prevent them from becoming beasts. The Blight's evil must be stopped, but we are in no position to uphold our obligations. I am truly sorry.
First the Mage's Tower, now these guys. So you're saying there's actual fucking werewolves in this forest?
There was a time in Ferelden's history when werebeasts roamed the lands in great numbers. Spirits possessed animals and turned them into horrific monsters. The humans warred against and destroyed these creatures. No doubt their tales of those days grow ever more inaccurate.
Werewolves are beasts not unlike abominations, possessed wolves driven mad.
The werebeasts are not all gone from this land, and the ones that stalk the Brecillian forests are proof of this.
So why did the fuckers attack you?
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone. What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf. The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before.
Maybe they're not as stupid as you think.
I doubt that. The very curse that is in their blood fills them with an unreasoning rage that precludes any true thought.
Isn't there a way to help your people?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then ultimately either death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing that could help them must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
But you're gonna ask me to do it anyhow, right?
I would not ask such a thing of anyone. You asked, did you not? Within the Brecillian Forest dwells a great wolf. We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated, and through his blood that it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us.
Great.
I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago, but they have not returned. I cannot risk any more of my clan.
You said you could perhaps destroy the curse?
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect. But it's the only hope we have left.
So if I help you, what'll you give me?
We would assist with the blight, of course.
Oh yeah.
And you would have our gratitude.
Your people could improve their attitude towards me.
This attitude has been burned into our souls after long years of slavery and oppression. It is not personal, but very well. I will remind my people of the danger you will undertake on our behalf.
Fine, I'll find this Witherfang for you.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brecillian Forest.
Great.
It has a history full of carnage and murder, you see. Where there is so much death, the veil separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things, living or dead.
Even better.
But if you can indeed help, then I wish you luck.
I need some equipment.
Then I suggest you see Master Verathorn. I will instruct him to put aside some supplies for you, the kind that the hunters use.
How do I find this motherfucker Witherfang? Any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his eyes and ears in the forest.
I want to know about this curse.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
So if I get bitten, does that mean I'm infected?
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
Great. How do you know if someone's been infected?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable. If that happens to you, you should seek out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
So did all werewolves everywhere stem from this Witherfang?
No. The ones from this forest, however, do.
So how did this curse start?
That is a long tale I do not have time to tell. Ask Sarel about it if you wish. I must return to caring for my people. Creator's speed on your way.
What are you doing? You've warped the wood completely. Did you leave it out in the rain?
No, Master Verathorn. I think I just used too much heat.
You're not smelting ore like a Durgenlin. This is living wood. It requires patience and delicate hands, not more heat.
My actions bring me sorrow, Master Verathorn.
And so they should. Truly, the art will be lost to us forever at this rate. Throw away your dead wood and start anew, and I shall speak to our guest. Now then, please forgive my distraction, stranger. Is there something that you need?
I was told I could get supplies from you.
Yes, the Keeper sent word that you might ask me for such. I took the liberty of assembling some goods that our hunters use. There is a large chest by the Araville, where I put everything we could spare. Feel free to sort through it and take whatever you need.
Is there any other equipment you got?
I have nothing left that the clan could spare, but we do have goods that we were going to bring to the Shemlin villages to barter with.
What exactly do you make here?
I'm the clan's craftsmaster. It's my responsibility to learn what I can of the ancient elven arts of shaping wood and ore. In truth, we Dalish know little of the art compared to what we once did. And even what we know has taken us many lifetimes to achieve. There is wood that, if treated properly, is as hard as steel but far lighter. It grows only in this forest, Ironbark. The Keeper has forbidden us from entering the forest to collect the wood. This means I cannot make our finest crafts for years to come.
And what if somebody just happened to find some of this Ironbark shit for you?
I would be hesitant to ask it of you, but if you should come across Ironbark, I suppose there would be no harm in gathering some. It is blue and very distinctive. You can only harvest the bark which has fallen off the tree from age. Now, if you find some, bring it to me, and I will craft it for you.
What exactly could you make out of it?
I excel in making blades from the ironbark, or perhaps a breastplate. Provided there's enough wood, that is.
We'll see. Not promising anything.
And I did not ask for a promise. I only asked that you consider the task, should you come across the bark in the forest.
Okay, fine.
Gareth Shiro, may the Creator's visit fortune upon you.
Andera Natishan, stranger. I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
They have. It's annoying, and I got a fucking job to do.
It is not our intention to insult a Grey Warden. We are simply wrapped up in the plight of our hunters. It is easy to forget simple niceties at such a time. I understand you will search for the wolves in the Brecillian Forest. I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
You seem a bit pissed about that.
None of us are happy about this situation, and I least of all. But I shouldn't speak too much about this, especially with an outsider. I am sure you have little interest in my problems.
So that's how you ask for help? Interesting bullshit.
I didn't ask you for help, really.
Out with it now.
It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger, but perhaps you can help me. My wife Delilah and I both fought the werewolves in the ambush. She was injured so gravely, the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Delilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf, and that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her. If I could just know if Delilah is alive, or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
Maybe I could convince Zathrian to tell the truth.
No. It would be very rude to accuse the Keeper of lying. I know he means well. I just need to know, one way or another. If you were in the forest, perhaps you might come across her, alive or dead. Any news would be better than none. And in return, I would be happy to gift you an amulet made by our craftsmen. It may fetch you some coin in the human lands.
I'll see what I can do.
You are most kind. Please, should you come across my wife, return and tell me.
What do we got? Great. Dogs.
Still has won the day.
Ah, more big doggies.
The Watchwolves have spoken truly, my brothers and sisters. The Dalish and the human of all things to repay us for our attack, to put us in our place. What bitter irony.
And who the fuck are you supposed to be?
You speak to Swift Runner. I lead my cursed brothers and sisters. Turn back now. Go back to the Dalish and tell them that you have failed. Tell them we will gladly watch them suffer the same curse we have suffered for too long. We will watch them pay.
So you're the one who ambushed the Dalish then?
Yar. I regret only that we did not inflict every single one of them with the curse that night.
Sounds as if you got a lot of hatred towards these Dalish.
That we do. How dare they send you here against us? Turn and leave while you still have the chance.
Maybe if I'm not gonna kill you, I wanna talk instead.
Was it not Sathrian who sent you? He wishes only our destruction, never to talk.
I wanna know about this curse.
You know nothing, do you? Nothing of us,
That's
and
why
even
I
less
asked.
of those you serve. You are a fool, and we are done talking. Run from the forest while you can. Run to the Dalish and tell them they are doomed.
I'm not gonna fight, and I'm not gonna run either.
I do not wish to fight you either, but we cannot trust you. Come, brothers and sisters, let us retreat. The forest has eyes of its own, and it will deal with intruders as it always has.
Yeah, fuck you too.
Who comes?
The Grey Warden.
A Grey Warden? Here? But, we were sent to find Witherfang, bring his heart. Attacked.
Let's take a closer look at him. Wounds are deep, still bleeding, result the attacks. Okay. Right, well let's carry him back to the camp.
And Darren Atishan, Grey Warden. Our scouts saw you approaching and tell me you carry the body of one of our hunters with you. Ah, Dagon. He is wounded, but I think he will live.
I'm glad we were able to help him. Thank the Maker we returned to the Dalish in time. He must have watched over this man.
Ma Siranas, your help is appreciated. Come, Lethaline, let us take Dagon to the Keeper, and quickly. If we are lucky, we may still save him.
Right, let's check up here first. Oh! Great. Yeah, we just killed a tree.
I shall do it.
Ah, look, we've got some iron bark.
What manner of beast be thee that comes before this elder tree?
What? You talk?
How do I speak? The same as you. I form the words and sound them true. Now I have answered a query of thine, but thou hast yet to answer mine.
Can't you see me, human?
Ah, yes. I remember thy kind, so brief of life, and all but blind to the peril you cause, the lives you take, Such chaos is sown within thy wake. Allow me a moment to welcome thee. I am called the Grand Oak, sometimes the Elder Tree.
The world is certainly full of marvelous, unexpected creations. Each day we see something that we never thought possible.
Wow.
And unless thou think'st it far too soon, might I ask of thee a boon?
Why do you speak in rhymes?
I do not know. Why dost thou not? Thy words seem plain, a mundane lot. Perhaps a poet's soul's in me. Does that make me a poetry?
I'll make you dead if you keep these fucking puns up.
It was but a simple jest, a jibe to entertain my guest.
What is this boon you ask of?
I have but one desire, to solve a matter very dire. As I slept one early morn, a thief did come and steal an acorn.
An acorn?
All I have is my being, my seed. Without it, I am alone indeed. I cannot go and seek it out, yet I shall die if left without.
Okay, I go find this acorn. What's in it for me?
My wooden skin has some magic, see, and part of it I can give to thee.
And what good is your wood gonna do?
The forest would see thee as a tree, and so no harm would come to thee.
Okay, that sounds like a useful thing.
Wilt thou then perform the task? Wilt thou save me, as I ask?
Okay, fine, I'll do it. Just stop fucking rhyming.
Go to the east to find this man. I shall await. Do what thou can. Please, help. Listen. I am not the mindless beast I appear to be.
You certainly look like a werewolf to me.
I was not always as you see. I have been cursed, turned into this creature. It burns in my blood. I fled into the forest. The werewolves, they took me in, but I had to return. I had to. You are human. I was once an elf, one of the Dalish folk. You know of my clan.
You're a Dalish who's already become a werewolf then.
Yes, just a scant days ago. So, you know what happened to us.
I got questions for you.
No, there is no time. Please, you must listen. My name is Delilah. My husband, he is called Athras. Please, you must bring him a message.
Oh, the poor woman, she's in such pain.
The staff I wear. Bring it to him. Tell him I love him. Tell him I am dead and with the gods. I beg you.
But you're not dead, are you?
I will be. Soon enough. I just want him to be at peace. Oh! the pain. The curse is fire in my blood. Please, hand it for me. Hand it quickly.
Okay, I'll put an end to this for you.
Gods, bless you.
No, I'm the king. I'm taking your skin, though. What?
I do not think we made any progress. We could barely see our way through the mist, and now we are back at the beginning again.
This is bullshit. What the fuck?
We're back here again. So, what do we need to do? Is it magic that is keeping us from getting through the path?
It's bullshit, that's what I tell you. The hermit. He looks a bit angry.
Oh dear, oh dear. Not a werewolf and not a spirit even. What are the woods coming to?
A madman hiding in the forest. Who the fuck are you?
Questions, questions, always questions. They say it was questions that made me mad. Will you do the same for you? Ask a question and you'll get a question, but give an answer and you'll receive the same. Oh, I do so love to trade.
You're quite mad, obviously.
No, that is not a question. And if it be an answer, it'd be an answer to a question I've not asked. Have you no sense for the rules?
Be careful, Grey Warden. This is no ordinary man. He is a mage. Driven mad, perhaps, but still powerful.
No fair bringing mages to a guessing game. Will you play by the rules or not?
Then, do you want to ask me a question?
I think it is your turn to ask, is it not?
Do you have the Grand Oak's acorn?
Ah, suddenly it all becomes clear. You hear that talking tree there? It all makes sense now. As a matter of fact, yes. I do have that tree's acorn. I stole it, and it was easy. Silly tree should have locked it up tighter. If you want it, you'll have to trade me for it. And nothing from that silly tree. No leaves or branches or anything. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
You want to ask me another question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Now, what shall be the first? Oh, yes. What is your name?
You can call me Duke Nukem, fucker.
Aha. So you claim. They sent you, didn't they? But you're too tricky, and you're trying to fool me. Well, I'm on to you, just so you know. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Do you have anything to trade?
Let's see. I'll trade you an acorn, a helmet I found, or a book I finished reading years ago, provided you have something interesting in return.
Let's have the acorn.
Oh, and what do you have to trade for the acorn?
How about some gold coin?
Coin? What possible use could I have with coin? Do you see a money changer about?
No, I changed my mind.
Well, that's your business then, isn't it? I still answered your question, and now it's my turn again.
Fine, you want to ask a question?
May I? Oh, yes, I think I might. Where were you born?
I was born on my family estate in the north.
So you say. Fiendishly clever of you to maintain this facade for so long, but I will see through it yet. Mark my words. But it is your turn to ask now. Ask. Ask away, I dare you.
Who the fuck are you?
Who am I? Why do you want to know? Did they send you? Did they tell you to ask?
That's a lot of questions. You better have some answers.
Ah! Damnation! Caught by my own rules. Oh, did they tell you to pretend to be an innocent stranger with a head full of fluff and nothing? I'm trickier than I look. I survive still, and the trees, they leave me be. Ha ha! I've won. They will never find me. Never.
I found you.
So you did. But I'm watching you. If they sent you, I'll know. But that's all I have to say about that. An answer for an answer. There you go.
Fine, I'm leaving.
Oh, I see. You're going to report to them now, are you? Fine. Goodbye.
He runs off and then comes walking back.
It has begun.
There's a hole beneath the stump leading to a tiny, filthy cave of sorts. There's a small cubby hole.
Hold on, you. That's private property. That's an old man's home, that is. Keep out. Keep out.
Let's try to enter the cave. Okay, reaching in. Okay. Something stabs you in the hand.
You're a robber, is what you are. They sent you, didn't they? Well, I'll show you. They won't get away with this.
Okay, he's dead.
It is done.
So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden?
All hell killed my family and Duncan helped me get out of there.
Arl Rendon Howe? The Earl of Amaranthine? Why would he do such a thing to you?
Jealousy. He wanted Highever, my father's Tyrner.
You are the last of the Couslands? I had no idea. My lord?
Hal's gonna pay for the bullshit he's done.
Do not be blinded by your desire for revenge. Rendon Howe will get what he deserves in time. Such deeds cannot go unpunished. Take heart, dear friend. You survived, even when you were not expected to. We do not know yet what lies in store for you, or the name you carry. It is not so bad, is it, being a Grey Warden?
I'm gonna do my duty, but I ain't gonna forget Hal and his bullshit.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
My acorn is still gone, so I pray to thee. Hast thou any news for me?
Is this the acorn you're after?
My joy soars to new heights indeed. I am reunited with my seed. As I promised, here it be. I hope its magic pleases thee. Keep this branch of mine with thee, and pass throughout the forest free. I wish thee well, my mortal friend. Thou brought my sadness to an end. May the sunlight find you, thy days be long, thy winters kind, and thy roots be strong.
Right, let's find out. Ah, Swift Runner again.
The forest has not been vigilant enough. Still you come. You are stronger than we could have anticipated. The Dalish chose well, but you do not belong here, outsider. Leave this place.